Hello peeps, and welcome to Let's Play Farming Simulator 15. Now this is going to be quite a short Let's Play, as Farming Simulator 17 is coming out very soon, in a couple of weeks. So in the meantime, in the lead up, we're just going to have a bit of a play with number 15. Any further ado, we're going to go to Bjorn home, just the starting farm. A career in farming offers a lot of activities, and you're free to do whatever interests you most. From agriculture to animal husbandry to forestry, your options are plentiful. Earn enough cash and you can expand your farm and buy additional fields, machinery and livestock. If you work hard, you will soon become Bjorn Home's most valued supplier of natural goods. Woohoo! Don't think we'll be quite playing it for that long. We'll just skip the tutorial, the tour. Anyway, we'll grab some of these question marks and just get them out of the way for us. This is a game I've been playing for quite some time. I was able to play it on my old PC. And quite enjoy it. It's a nice relaxing game, just something to kick back on. Well, we're here, we'll jump in the harvester here and might as well get him started. Unfold the harvester. And we'll just hire a worker there and we'll go and check everything else out while he gets away on the first field. Yeah, down here we've got where we can sell our straw and whatnot, just for extra cash. It's a good thing to do, just to, when you're starting out, just build up your cash, get yourself some chickens if you want. They don't bring in a huge amount of money with the eggs, but you know, it's always something else. Gives you something to do. Got some other wee sheds and that around here. Weight there. Nothing on this shed. Got the plough. Just having a quick look around the farm here. Knock out these question marks. Got a tractor and seeder down here. Doots far. And that's where we fill up our seeds. Just got the wee seeder at the moment. And over here we've got our, that's our wood chips. I believe that one's potatoes. And sugar beets at the end. And of course you just load them at the back. Over here we've got our fertiliser. So when we get a ferret spreader, we'll load it up there. Give ourselves a bit more yield in the crops, get a bit more cash from them. Got our silos. Our unloading point. And yes, quite good size silos. Telephone over there. And we can get water over here. Or if we get greenhouses, we can grab the water from there if need be. But anyway, we'll jump in the tractor over here and get ready to unload our harvester. What have we got over here? Got a hurleyman here. It's not actually a tractor I've heard of before, but obviously it's a big European thing. I'm not going to bother getting any mods or anything for this Let's Play, because, well, like I say, a couple of weeks we'll have Farming Sim 17, so that's when we'll really start looking at things. And yeah, we'll be doing mod spotlights and that with that as well. Should be good. Now on my old computer I had quite a few mods on this for this game. I haven't bothered to bring them over to the new one. And yeah, we're just going to do about a 30-minute video here, so she won't be too long. And just to keep it nice and short for you guys, you peeps. Don't know what we're going to do with the straw. Haven't actually got anything to pick it up off of shelf. In fact, I'll do that now. Just turn off the swath. We do there. Put it there. Quite a speedy wee thing, these harvesters, really. Seem to be a lot quicker than they are in real life anyway. Well, he's doing that, we might as well unload him. It's not a very big field, this first field. Probably a good thing we haven't got very big gear at the moment, so start off small, work our way up, try and get ourselves another couple of fields so we can increase the amount of money we make. Big thing I noticed with this game, it's not really much of a simulator as in a real life thing, so you do tend to make a lot more money than you would in real life. Quicker as well. I don't know many farmers that would make as much money as you do in this game. I'm sure they'd love to, of course, but you can't really base it on real life. And things are quite a bit easier in this game, of course, than you would be in real life as well. You've got a lot less to worry about. Big thing I like though is the mod developers are real good at creating new mods to make it a bit more realistic. As if, I know with this one here they brought out, my creator brought out a mod called the soil mod, and it just improved on the fertiliser and that. Made it a bit more realistic if you wanted to get a bit more serious into it, a bit more in depth. I believe it was quite a full-on mod, and it was something you had to manage quite well. But it brought a new element to the game as well, so that's always nice, and it keeps the game alive, keeps it going. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good to see the new version come out. See Farming Sim 17, they've got a lot more tractors than they're coming in it. You're getting your Fence and your Massey Fergusons, which is nice. They haven't managed to get John Deere yet, of course, which is the one that everyone wants to see in there. But one day John Deere may come to the party and jump on board, which will be real good. But of course mod developers are going to have all the mods there. You're going to be able to get your tractors, you just have to download them. Don't know how that's going to work if you're playing this on console though. Is from what I understand, with the mod hub that Giants are creating for this, for Farming Sim 17, is you've either got to use the brands that are already in the game, or have making sure that your equipment is unbranded. So with the likes of John Deere not being in the game, I don't know if you'll be able to get it. That's the beauty of the PC version, is you'll still be able to get mods without going through the mod hub. And you'll get the different mods as well, like so you can get the Excel strip ones, which have changed some of the scripts in the game. So you'll get, I'm sure you'll get the likes of Horseplay, which is quite a big mod, and it's one I use a lot within the game. it just makes life, especially once you start getting bigger, it makes life so much easier. That you can assign someone to do what I'm doing just now, unloading the harvester, and that way you do something else. Or you can get them to do the mundane tasks like carting your grain to the sale points without you having to worry about doing it. So yeah, that is the beauty of using the PC version, of course, but not everyone's got that. But it is good to see that they are allowing mods into the consoles, which is also a big upside for getting Farm Sim 17. And you'll be able to get some of the new mods that those on the PC talk about so much. So yeah, we're just going to do this field here, and I didn't actually see a cultivator in here, so we'll probably have to get one of those so we can get rid of that straw. And so we can replant this field. And we'll just try and get a bit of money going, get a bit of a rollover happening. And just sit back and relax and enjoy the game for a bit until we get FS17. Which, like I say, from this video it's only a couple of weeks away, so shouldn't be too long to wait. I'm a big one, I don't like running over the crops. I know it doesn't do anything in the game, it doesn't damage them at all. No, I just like to try and keep it somewhat realistic. And like in the mod side, you could have got the mud and terrain mod, control mod, so it added mud and it actually made it so if you did run over your crops it damaged them. Just added the extra wee bit of realism there. Made it a wee bit, added a bit of a challenge, you know. You got the mud in there, so you had the potential of getting stuck. And you could put it forward drive and all that as well, so it wasn't fully like this way it is now, where you can just drive anywhere and not have to worry about anything. So yes, if you want to see more footage, if you want to, also I'm doing Euro Truck, I'm going to be doing American Truck Simulator as well. If you want to see more footage in that, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, it helps a lot. And we'll be working on improvements, getting some more content up. It's a bit slow going at the moment with the way my work areas and that are at the moment. Just make sure it's completely empty. So it gets a bit tough to get the content out totally regularly, but I'm going to try and get some videos backed up so I can just come in and upload a video. Try and work on getting 2 or 3 up a week at least. Should be good. And just give you something to look forward to and watch. Or hopefully look forward to. So I know my commentary is probably just a wee bit boring at the moment. Not much of a talker. And can be a bit of a struggle to come up with something to say at times. But we will get there. Now, let's see. Oh, look at that, we do have a cultivator. Got another tractor as well. Oh, and another field. A bit of a bigger field. Cool. We'll go and we'll get over here. Some more silos there. Yeah, in a totally different spot on the map. Not too sure where. Let's have a bit of a look through here. We're over here. So that's the field we've just done. Oh yeah, we own 3 fields by the looks of that. So we're down here in fact. So Sorry. Yeah. Well, it's always a bonus. A couple of fields more than I thought we had. I thought we only started with one field, but it's been a while since I played this map, so didn't really remember what we started with. We'll shoot over here and we'll just work on these two fields. They're the closest to the farm for now. Instead of running the harvester all the way down there. Try out the inside view, got a bit of a dirty windscreen. We have to eventually look at getting the bullet blaster outside, give things a bit of a tidy up. Once they get a bit dirty. But in the meantime we'll work on upgrading some other things first. Rightio. Now I'm going to cheat here, I'm just going to hire a worker because it's much easier, to be perfectly honest. That's what he's there for. So what else do we have? Get rid of the harvester if we get him out of the way. Park him up over here. That tractor, this one. Then we've got another tractor over here. Don't really know what we would use that one for. What have we got? We've got a seeder, a plough, the cultivator, tipper. I think we'll just sell this tractor. We don't actually need it, it's just going to cost us money. Still got to pay for upkeep, pay for the maintenance of these things. So we'll just get rid of them. Yeah, that gives us 22 grand. That's a nice wee boost there. Grab this tractor here. Do some seeding. Fill her up. So yeah, like I say, she's going to be a short series this. It's going to be a quick look-see at it. And once we got farming Sim 17, we'll be right into that. And if you haven't checked it out, Brad M73, obviously he's subscribed, I've got him subscribed on my page. Check him out, he's got developer blogs on there. And he explains shows you what you're going to be able to get in Farming Sim 17, so it's got a few trailers in that, so check it out, hit him up. Now the way I got into this, to Farming Sim, is through another YouTuber called Stocko Gores. I would recommend you check out his page, his channel. It's quite a laugh to watch, sort of from southwest England. He's just quite entertaining. It's quite good as well because he's like me, he makes quite a few mistakes. But he admits that he's a bit noobish at playing these games. Just the same as I am. Which makes me feel quite good that I'm not the only one that's like that. So yeah, I highly recommend check out their channels, peeps. Hit them up. Say hello to them. At the moment Stocko's playing Professional Farmer, which in all honesty to me doesn't actually look like that good a game, doesn't have any brains or anything in it, really. So yeah, we're just chucking some wheat in here at the moment. Give us something to do. Saves us having workers doing everything. lines aren't too straight, of course, but oh well. So you can, with this game, you can get the GPS mod if you want. That'll help you keep everything nice and straight. And I'm pretty sure they'll be coming out for FS 17 as well. So yeah, we'll be doing mods, spotlights and that sort of thing. I'll check out a few mods. I'll have another game running so I can just test them out, see what they're like. Showcase them to you guys, you peeps. See if you want to get them for your own farms. So it should be quite good. One thing with this game is the scenery in that is real nice to look at. Obviously you get the dust and you got the smoke coming out. Exhaust fumes there, which does make it quite a nice game to play. And it's just one of those games you can just sit there after a hard day of work or something, just go get home and have something to eat, sit back, kick back, relax, and just plant a crop, plough a field, or tend to some cows. Once you get some cows and that, you know, it keeps you pretty active, keeps you a bit busier, gives you a bit more to do. And that's the thing, it's one of those games like so you don't have any goals, you just set your own goals. And you just work through them as you go through. Create yourself some new goals. You might suddenly decide that you the biggest, baddest tractor out there. So you want to work towards getting money for that. That's the beauty of this game. Everything is entirely up to you, what you do. It's quite good because they brought out the forestry in this version. So if you don't want to do strictly farming, you could go out into forestry, cut down some trees, and create some logs and all that sort of jazz. So it really was just purely up to you what you wanted to do. And of course, like I say, with the mods, just open up a whole new realm. It just keeps expanding on the game, so you can just, if you get a beaver board or something, you can just download a new mod, and it's like getting an expansion pack really, the new DLC and all that. Same with Giants, as they really encourage the mod creators as well, so that's always real good to see. I've noticed a lot of people commenting with the new additions and that with Farming Sim 17 is one of the ones being pigs and a few of the tractors and that. People commenting saying, oh, they're just taking ideas of the mod creators and that. Whereas I look at it and sit there and think, well, it's actually a good thing because they're seeing what people want, they're seeing what you want in the game. They've seen that people want more fruits and, you know, all types of crops and all types of animals. So they've taken that and gone with it, and they're implementing it in the new game, which is real good. So it shows that they do see what you want and they do listen. I'm not sure if they've updated the graphics engine on it, version. Rather hoping they have. Be a bit more field of view, but as you can see, the graphics are actually pretty stunning in this game anyway. You've got a bit of a foggy haze around there. The lines aren't too straight, you won't worry about that. So yeah, you can't really complain too much with it. Just got to remember it's just a game, so long as you go in with that attitude, you'll be fine. And of course, you can get multiplayer now as well, so a lot of people have been jumping on that, setting up wee communities, working together. Get all the new maps. Plenty of mod created maps, some real big ones out there as well, which are recommended more for the multiplayers, because they would be just a wee bit too much for one person to just manage on their own, I'd say. I really do enjoy this game. You just sit back, muck about, make some money and buy a new tractor, or a new tipper, or a truck, or whatever you really want. The only tool I find in this game is really not much point for is the plows. You use them to expand your fields, join fields together. If you get two small fields together, you can join them up to create one big one. But that's all we really do with this version of the game. Though I do believe with the new one that there is a bit more use for them. That they do have implemented that you should plough your fields every now and again to help with your yield, get you a better yield on your crops, and makes it a bit more worthwhile. One of the new fruits they're bringing in is the radishes, which I believe aren't actually one you harvest to sell, it's one you put in and then you plough it into the field once it's grown. And it acts like a fertiliser as well, so for anyone that wants to try organic farming, that's a bit of a new alternative there as opposed to buying your standard fertilisers. So that's another nice addition to it as well. And of course you'll still be able to do all your slurries and muck spreading, manure spreading if you like. We just call it muck spreading over here. So that makes for a great addition. You've got sunflowers as well, so that's a new addition to it. So yeah, if you want to see more, if you want to hang out until I get Farming Sim 17 up, hit the subscribe and keep yourself updated. Awesome. Like I say, check out likes of Stocko and Brady 73's channels. They do put out some good videos. Stocko's had a bit of a bad year this year. He's had a bit of a family issue going on, but he is coming back and he'll definitely be out for Farming Sim 17 as soon as that hits the shelves. Definitely be into it, I'd imagine. Yeah, highly recommended channels, those ones. And the commentary's probably a bit better than mine. I'm still working on that side of things. Yeah. No, I haven't really talked about this game too much, but there's one that's been phased out really, so there's not really a lot to talk about. It's been out for a while now, so anyone that's interested in it usually has already got it or already know what they're looking at. So you have a good selection of tractors and that on there, so it's all about the scope of the game really. I did hear with Giants bringing in FS17, putting the pigs in the. Apparently they end up receiving a letter from the animal rights groups. PETA, which is you know, the big animal rights activists in the world. They've got a lot of scope out there, and they're wanting the Giants to bring in footage of the pig slaughters, or with the pigs at the abattoirs, and what happens to them there, so people can see. And it's one of those things, you know, it's the way the game stands at the moment, anyone can play it. You know, you can get your 2-year-old kid to play it if he wants, or she wants. Whereas as soon as they put that in, they will end up having to put a rating on. So of course they're not putting that in. And it just goes to show what PETA wants to do. You know, they want to put that in for a game, and you kind of sit there thinking about why, what's it going to achieve? And in all honesty, with PETA, it's the videos they put out of everything. They're one of those ones, they'll go out and find the worst of the worst. You know, they'll try to make anything look bad, really, especially within the meat industry. They'll make anything look bad, because for the most part they're all vegans or vegetarians and that, and they feel everyone in the world should be. And that's their opinions, that's their views. And everyone, of course, is entitled to their own views. I don't like it when they try to push it on to me, but that's my view. Don't know if you agree with me or not. But yeah, they are one of the ones they'll try and showcase the real bad stuff, and there is a bit of the bad stuff out there. But within the industries these days, the regulations are getting real tight. And like myself, I card livestock, so I do go to the abattoirs and that. And you don't see any of that really. What they showcase, I said they've done a thing a year or two over here in New Zealand with bobby calves, and it showed a bit of mistreatment and that, which wasn't too good to see. But the unfortunate thing with that is it made a real bad image for the dairy industry here in New Zealand. But what they failed to mention is the footage wasn't that recent when they released it to the media. And what the media failed to mention was, well, but quite a bit later, they went and approached the companies about it. Well, they approached the companies involved with the video footage. And what it turned out is all the people involved in that footage that had been mistreating animals were already sacked, because they're always watched anyway. So with the case of the lifters, the driver had made notification to his employer, to the company, transport company he worked for, and the transport company just got rid of him, because they don't need that. Don't need the grief. And same with the abattoirs. Show the guy mistreating bobby calves in the abattoirs. The big thing with all the abattoirs and meat plants around New Zealand here is as soon as you arrive there, you're actually on camera, and everything's watched. And the regulators in New Zealand, EPI, and there's feds there as well, they watch all that, and they'll see you doing that, and they'll just get rid of you, because there's one strike policy with that sort of thing, and they'll just ban you from the site. If you actually work there, they'll probably just sack you, because they've got plenty of people that want to go and work there. It's a general rule, because the money's quite good. So they'll just get rid of you, get someone else that's going to do the job properly. And that's the thing that the likes of PETA and the media fail to mention, is with the regulations that it is very hard for people of their nature to get into the industry over here. or to remain in the industry anyway. And we have it ourselves with driving livestock trucks. If we go to pick up stock and that, they've been mistreated. You know, it's our call, and we just most simply make the call that the stock doesn't go in the truck. We ain't carting it. If we feel a farmer's in that bad a state, we can have a yarn off our employer, with our company bosses, and make a decision whether we'll end up reporting it or not. If we feel that it's that bad, we will report it, or we'll simply get reported, just to prevent the negativity in the industry, really. Which is the big thing. It's one of our main exports. It's in fact our biggest export, more than likely. It's the agriculture industry over here. So we want to keep our image as good as possible. But when you got people like Peter and that they're running around hunting out footage, and half the time you don't even know where the footage has come from. They could say it's from a particular country, but it's from another country that's a lot worse. So it's one of those hit and miss things with him. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for animal rights. Like I say, we'll reject stock, we'll report farmers and that if we feel we need to. The likes of my wife, she actually volunteers for the SPCA, and even they get a bit over the animal activists. You know, of course, the SPCA is all about animal rights, all about saving the animals, but they don't go to the extremes like the animal activists do. My point being there is, if they wanted to go as far as to make a game like this, that they have the footage and that out there to try and scare you off buying pork, that sort of thing, then it's a matter of how far they'd be willing to go, really. And yeah, big ups for Giants for saying no and keeping it the way it is, because you know, it means that anyone can play it, which is real good. But anyway, peeps, there'll be time, I'd say. So we'll call this the end of episode 1. We'll do a few more episodes of this. Like I say, we look forward to Farming Sim 17 coming out and getting our first look at it, getting a first look at the tractors. Quite looking forward to checking out some Fence and Massey Ferguson's on there. So until then, people, keep your cows topside. Have a happy day.